Welcome to Golden Flame Stars. Once, their voices ruled the airwaves, and their faces defined an era. From Cher's fearless reinventions to Stevie Nicks' graceful evolution, these music legends have transformed in ways few could imagine. Today, we uncover the stunning transformations of stars who redefined not just music, but themselves. Dolly Parton, the Queen of Country, rose to fame in the 1960s with timeless hits like Jolene and I Will Always Love You. In the early 1970s, she admitted to breast implants and regular Botox use. Now 79, she's celebrated for her kind heart and her strikingly transformed, glamorous appearance. Diana Ross, the Motown legend who redefined soul and pop with hits like Ain't No Mountain High Enough and Endless Love, remains an icon of timeless music and grace. Now 81, with natural hair, softer features, and a calm presence, she's far from her glamorous stage days. Cyndi Lauper, the vibrant pop rebel who lit up the 1980s with Girls Just Wanna Have Fun, remains as bold as ever. Now 72, she embraces age with eccentric flair, lavender hair, vivid lips, and fearless style. Her face shows change and strength alike, a living portrait of unapologetic individuality. Barry Manilow, the beloved voice behind classics like Mandy and Can't Smile Without You. Over the years, he's faced speculation and even admitted to having eyelid surgery, facelifts, and Botox to maintain his youthful look. Now 82, though visibly transformed, he remains unmistakably iconic. Barbra Streisand, the powerhouse behind The Way We Were and Evergreen, has always been admired for her unmatched voice and strong individuality. Now 83, with natural grace and softened beauty, she's far from the dazzling starlet she once was, yet still undeniably Barb. Nancy Sinatra, the sultry voice behind These Boots Are Made for Walkin', was a 1960s style icon with bold charm and beauty. Through the years, she's been open about cosmetic enhancements that reshaped her once youthful features. Now 85, she looks strikingly different. Charo, the flamboyant Spanish-American music star behind Coochie Coochie, lit up the 1970s with her dazzling guitar skills, infectious energy, and magnetic stage presence. Over the years, numerous cosmetic procedures have dramatically reshaped her face. Now 74, with a strikingly sculpted look and enduring sparkle, she's far from her youthful bombshell days. Cher, the fearless pop goddess who rose to fame in the 1960s, has long embraced reinvention. Open about facelifts and rhinoplasty, she turned transformation into art. Now 79, with chiseled features and eternal glam, she's worlds away from the folk girl she once was. Liza Minnelli, the powerhouse voice behind Cabaret and daughter of Hollywood royalty, once embodied dazzling energy and theatrical glamour. Years of health struggles and rumored cosmetic surgeries have left visible marks of change. Now 79, often seen in frilier form, she's far from her vibrant past. Janet Jackson, the pop powerhouse behind Rhythm Nation and All For You, has never stopped evolving, in both music and appearance. Over the years, she's undergone visible changes, including weight fluctuations and rumored cosmetic enhancements. Now 59, with a fuller figure and softer features, she looks far removed from her sleek 1990s image. Emmylou Harris, the silver-haired songbird behind Boulder to Birmingham and If I Could Only Win Your Love, remains a symbol of grace and authenticity in country music. Once known for her radiant youth and ethereal beauty, she now embraces aging naturally. At 78, with soft lines and shimmering white hair, she looks transformed. Patti LaBelle, the powerhouse voice behind Lady Marmalade and If Only You Knew, has reigned as the godmother of soul for over 6 decades. Over the years, she's embraced graceful aging with a touch of cosmetic enhancement and signature glamour. Now 81, with sculpted features and golden hair, she looks remarkably different. Madonna, the queen of pop behind Like a Prayer and Vogue, has never shied away from reinvention. Over the years, she's openly embraced cosmetic enhancements, from facelifts to fillers, that have dramatically reshaped her once familiar face. Now 67, with taut features and an almost unrecognizable look, she remains daring, defiant, and unforgettable. Carly Simon, the sultry singer-songwriter behind classics like You're So Vain and Nobody Does It Better, captivated the 1970s with her effortless beauty and poetic charm. She has reportedly undergone facial enhancements. Now 82, she's far from the natural muse she once was, yet still unmistakably Carly. Judy Collins, the crystal-voiced folk icon behind Send and the Clowns and Both Sides Now, enchanted generations with her ethereal sound and piercing blue eyes. Over the years, she's gracefully embraced aging, reportedly with subtle enhancements. Now 86, with silver hair and a luminous smile, her face bears time's touch. Grace Slick, the fierce voice of Jefferson Airplane and the anthem White Rabbit, once defined the wild spirit of the 1960s counterculture. Now 86, she's long retired from the stage, trading rock rebellion for quiet reflection. With white hair, softer features, and a serene smile, she's far from her psychedelic past. Elton John, the legendary hitmaker behind Rocket Man and Your Song, has always dazzled the world with his flamboyant style and timeless music. Through the years, he's reportedly undergone hair transplants and subtle cosmetic tweaks to maintain his polished look. Now 78, with softer features and a gentler charm, he's far from his wild 1970s persona. Bette Midler, the powerhouse singer and actress behind Wind Beneath My Wings and The Rose, has been a beacon of wit and charisma since the 1970s. Over time, she's admitted to trying cosmetic touch-ups to maintain her youthful glow. Now 79, with a smoother face and silver hair, she looks gracefully transformed. Linda Ronstadt, the golden voice behind Blue Bayou and You're No Good, defined the sound of the 1970s with her power and emotion. In recent years, Parkinson's disease has softened her once dynamic presence, leaving her unable to sing. Now 79, with silver hair and serene grace, she looks profoundly changed. Gladys Knight, the Empress of Soul, known for timeless hits like Midnight Train to Georgia and Neither One of Us, remains one of music's most enduring voices. Over the years, she's admitted to a few cosmetic procedures that refreshed her look. Now 81, with smooth skin and a radiant smile, she appears notably transformed. Debbie Harry, Blondie's punk queen, stormed the late 1970s with platinum hair and attitude to match. Later, she admitted to subtle cosmetic work to keep up with fame's demands. Now 80, with sharper features and a calmer glow, she's far from the wild rebel, yet still electric in her own way. Rita Coolidge, the smooth-voiced singer behind We're All Alone and Your Love Has Lifted Me Higher and Higher, captured hearts throughout the 1970s. Over the years, she's subtly refreshed her look with small cosmetic enhancements. Now 80, with softer lines and silver hair, she's far from her youthful glow. Tanya Tucker, the country firebrand who broke out with Delta Dawn at just 13, has lived her life boldly, both on and off stage. She's been open about facelifts, fillers, and beauty treatments to maintain her vibrant image. Now 67, with sculpted features and confident poise, she looks distinctly transformed. Paul McCartney, the legendary Beatle who gave the world Hey Jude and Let It Be, defined an entire era of music and youth. Through the years, he's reportedly undergone subtle cosmetic procedures to preserve his look. Now 83, with silver hair, lined skin, and a softer gaze, he's far from the fresh-faced Beatle. Willie Nelson, the outlaw country legend behind Always on My Mind and On the Road Again, has lived a life as weathered and soulful as his music. Once the symbol of rebel charm, age has etched deep lines across his familiar face. Now 92, with a frail frame and distant gaze, he's far from his fiery prime, yet his spirit remains unmistakably Willie. Lionel Richie, the soulful voice behind Hello and All Night Long, has charmed audiences for over 5 decades with his smooth vocals and timeless hits. In recent years, fans have speculated about his youthful appearance, from Botox to subtle facial procedures. Now 76, with tightened features and an almost ageless look, he's clearly changed. Stevie Nicks, the enchanting voice of Fleetwood Mac, defined the dreamy bohemian look of the 1970s. She's spoken about Botox and reversed implants, preferring a natural grace with age. Now 77, her face bears gentler lines and quiet wisdom, far from the wild, free-spirited beauty of her youth. Rod Stewart, the raspy-voiced rocker behind Maggie May and Do You Think I'm Sexy, built his fame on swagger and style. Over the years, he's reportedly had facelifts and cosmetic tweaks to keep his boyish charm. Now 80, with smoother skin and silver hair, he's far from the wild rocker. Bruce Springsteen, The born-to-run legend and voice of working-class America has always embodied rugged authenticity. Though never one to chase vanity, fans have noted subtle signs of cosmetic work in recent years. Now 76, with a firmer face and softer edges, he looks changed. Stevie Wonder, the musical genius behind Superstition and I Just Called to Say I Love You, has aged with remarkable grace. While he's avoided major cosmetic alterations, age and health have naturally reshaped his once youthful glow. Now 75, with silver hair and gentler features, he's far from the Motown prodigy. Mariah Carey, the vocal powerhouse behind Hero and We Belong Together, has always been known for her glamorous persona. Over time, she's been open about enhancements like Botox and possible facial contouring to preserve her youthful allure. Now 56, with flawless skin and a sculpted look, she's undeniably transformed. Kris Kristofferson, the country poet and storyteller behind Me and Bobby McGee and Sunday Morning Comin' Down, defined an era of raw honesty in music. Known for his rugged good looks and rebel charm, he aged with quiet dignity. He passed away on September 28, 2024, at 88. His once fiery gaze now softened, yet his legacy forever unshakable. Kenny Loggins, born January 7, 1948, now 77, earned his title as the king of movie soundtracks with Footloose and Danger Zone. After struggling with vocal strain, he retired from touring in 2023 but remains a nostalgic favorite for generations raised on his anthems. Engelbert Humperdinck, born May 2, 1936, romantic balladeer, now 89. He faces health challenges and personal loss, but continues to sing occasionally. Beloved for Release Me and his velvety voice, he remains a symbol of devotion, his music cherished by fans across generations. Tony Orlando, born April 3, 1944, now 81, gave the world the unforgettable Tie a Yellow Ribbon Round the Old Oak Tree. He once battled depression and relentless touring, retiring from the road in 2024 after 64 years. Today, facing age-related health struggles, he focuses on writing and quieter pursuits. Paul Anka, born July 30, 1941, now 84, crooned, "Put Your Head on My Shoulder" into history. Though he faced heart surgery, he still appears in concerts, his enduring charm and romantic lyrics keeping him a beloved voice across generations. Billy Joel, born May 9, 1949, now 76, is the piano man of American pop rock. Hits like Uptown Girl and We Didn't Start the Fire define his legacy. Though he has battled depression and hip surgeries, Joel still sells out Madison Square Garden with unmatched energy. Don McLean, born October 2, 1945, now 79, gave America American Pie, a song etched in cultural memory. Despite heart issues and controversy, McLean continues to tour, his storytelling voice carrying the nostalgia of a bygone era to devoted fans worldwide. Jackson Browne, born October 9, 1948, now 76, gave rock timeless ballads like Running on Empty. He contracted COVID-19 in 2020 but recovered well. Browne continues to tour, his music blending politics and poetry, admired for both artistry and activism. James Taylor, born March 12, 1948, now 77, turned personal pain into healing songs like Fire and Rain. After battles with heroin addiction and depression in his youth, Taylor thrives today, touring with renewed joy and inspiring audiences with his gentle resilience. Petula Clark, born November 15, 1932, downtown hitmaker, now 92. Living quietly, she struggles with reduced mobility and frailty of advanced age. Her cheerful pop songs define the swinging 60s, and her voice continues to spark nostalgia across multiple generations of fans. Frankie Valli, born May 3, 1934, for Seasons frontman, now 91. Battling severe hearing loss and age-related frailty, he still surprises fans with rare appearances. His soaring falsetto, immortalized in Cher and Can't Take My Eyes Off You, remains one of pop's most unforgettable voices. Johnny Mathis, born September 30, 1935, velvet-voiced balladeer, now 89. Though slowed by age, he occasionally graces audiences with performances, retaining elegance. His romantic ballads, from Chances Are to countless classics, secure his place as one of America's most enduring singers of love. Dion DeMucci, born July 18, 1939, Bronx rock and doo-wop pioneer, now 86. Though slowed by age-related frailty, he still records occasionally, keeping the street corner harmonies alive. His resilience and survival from past addictions prove that true rock voices can withstand the passage of decades. Mavis Staples, born July 10, 1939, gospel soul legend, now 86. Despite arthritis and age-related struggles, she occasionally performs with radiant energy. Her deep, powerful voice and work with the Staples Singers made her an eternal symbol of resilience, faith, and musical truth. Tom Jones, born June 7, 1940, Welsh powerhouse singer, now 85. Recovering from hip surgery and facing typical age concerns, he still tours actively. His booming baritone and electrifying charisma prove that age cannot silence one of rock and soul's most unforgettable entertainers. Bob Dylan, born May 24, 1941, Nobel laureate songwriter, now 84. Battling vision problems and age-related frailty, he continues selective tours with a raspy, weathered voice. His timeless lyrics and unshakable presence ensure that the troubadour of the 1960s remains America's enduring cultural poet. Smokey Robinson, born February 19, 1940, Motown poet and soul singer, now 85. Though age has slowed him, he still performs occasionally with remarkable energy. His silky tenor, songwriting genius, and role in defining Motown continue to inspire, making him a cherished living legend of soul. Paul Simon, born October 13, 1941, genius songwriter. At 83, he struggles with severe hearing loss that curtails live performance, yet his creativity endures. From Bridge Over Troubled Water to solo masterpieces, his lyrical brilliance keeps him celebrated as a cornerstone of American song. Art Garfunkel, born November 5, 1941, angelic voice singer, now 83. After suffering vocal cord paralysis years ago, he returned with limited strength, cherishing selective appearances. His ethereal harmonies alongside Paul Simon ensure that his voice remains one of the purest treasures of the 1960s. Mike Love, born March 15, 1941, Beach Boys frontman, now 84. Despite stamina issues and frailty linked to age, he continues touring selectively with energy. His voice, once carrying Surfin' USA across the airwaves, keeps alive the sunny optimism of California's golden rock era. Al Jardine, born September 3, 1942, Beach Boys co-founder, now 83. Managing the natural decline of age, he performs less frequently but remains musically active. His harmonies and rhythm guitar anchored the band's timeless sound, leaving a legacy cherished by fans of surf rock. Cliff Richard, born October 14, 1940, British pop legend, now 84. Though slowed by aging, he maintains strong health and appears regularly for fans. His clean-cut charm and enduring faith kept him relevant for decades, making him one of rock's most lasting international stars. Carole King, born February 9, 1942, songwriting genius and solo superstar. At 83, she navigates typical senior health constraints but occasionally appears in tribute concerts. Her tapestry, legacy, and countless hits continue to shape music, proving her pen and voice timeless. Mick Jagger, born on July 26, 1943, in Dartford, England. Now 82, the legendary frontman of the Rolling Stones became a symbol of rock and roll. After successful heart valve replacement surgery, he returned to touring with vigor. Eric Clapton, born on March 30, 1945, in Ripley, England. Now 80, one of the greatest guitarists in history, his soulful style left a lasting mark on blues and rock. He now manages peripheral neuropathy and chronic back pain, yet remains deeply respected. Paul McCartney, born on June 18, 1942, in Liverpool, England. Now 83, as a founding member of the Beatles, he helped revolutionize popular music across the globe. He continues to perform and create music with clarity and vitality. Bob Dylan, born on May 24, 1941, in Duluth, Minnesota, USA. Now 84, the legendary songwriter and voice of a generation transformed folk and rock. Despite hearing loss and vision problems, he continues to inspire artists worldwide. Ringo Starr, born on July 7, 1940, in Liverpool, England. Now 85, the beloved drummer of the Beatles provided the heartbeat of a cultural revolution. Though managing rheumatoid arthritis, he remains active in music. Keith Richards, born on December 18, 1943, in Dartford, England. Now 81, the iconic guitarist of the Rolling Stones defined rock's sound for generations. Though he has faced lasting effects from past smoking and substance use, he remains active in music circles. Roger Waters, born on September 6, 1943, in Surrey, England. Now 82, as a founding member of Pink Floyd, he shaped the band's conceptual vision and lyrical power. He continues to engage audiences through music and live performances. Jimmy Page, born on January 9, 1944, in Middlesex, England. Now 81, as the creative force behind Led Zeppelin, his guitar riffs defined hard rock and heavy blues. Still in good health, he remains a legendary figure admired by generations. Roger Daltrey, born on March 1, 1944, in London, England. Now 81, the legendary lead singer of The Who defined British rock's raw power. Living with peripheral neuropathy, he remains a respected presence in music. Pete Townsend, born on May 19, 1945, in London, England. Now 80, the creative force behind The Who helped define rebellious British rock. In later years, he underwent knee surgery and manages chronic pain. Phil Collins, born on January 30, 1951, in London, England. Now 74, known for his solo career and work with Genesis, his voice and drumming shaped pop and rock. In recent years, he has battled severe spinal injury and long-term nerve damage. Art Garfunkel, born on November 5, 1941, in New York, USA. Now 83, best known for haunting harmonies with Paul Simon, he became a voice of poetic reflection. After overcoming severe psoriasis, he returned to performing with grace and strength. Paul Simon, born on October 13, 1941, in New Jersey, USA. Now 83, with timeless works like Bridge Over Troubled Water, he became a poet of American music. After back surgery, he now copes with significant hearing loss in his left ear. Robert Plant, born on August 20, 1948, in West Bromwich, England. Now 77, the soaring voice of Led Zeppelin became legendary for his vocal power and stage charisma. He continues to perform actively and remains in excellent health. Iggy Pop, born on April 21, 1947, in Michigan, USA. Now 78, often called the godfather of punk, his fearless energy redefined the rock stage. Despite living with scoliosis, he continues to appear with raw spirit. Joe Walsh, born on November 20, 1947, in Kansas, USA. Now 77, as a key member of the Eagles, his guitar and songwriting shaped iconic tracks. Having overcome addiction, he remains active in music. David Gilmour, born on March 6, 1946, in Cambridge, England. Now 79, his soulful guitar work with Pink Floyd shaped rock's most iconic albums. He remains in good health and still performs with heartfelt precision. Connie Francis, America's sweetheart of the early pop era, underwent rhinoplasty in the 1970s that forever changed her appearance and her voice. A legend remembered for both triumph and tragedy. She passed away on July 16, 2025, at 84. With fading glamour and softened grace, she's almost unrecognizable. Thank you for watching. We hope these stories moved and inspired you as much as they did us. Every journey reminds us that fame may fade, but spirit and creativity endure. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Stay tuned for more unforgettable moments, only on Golden Flame Stars.